Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another weekly update on the McMinnville, Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, September 18th. So I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through the info with you, as I always do. So first off, we'll look at active listing activity. So last week in McMinnville, I showed we had 9 new properties come on the market, and you can kind of see that that's within kind of the range of where it's been over the past 8 weeks, a low of 6, high of 17. And then we ended the week with 61 homes in total on the market, down a little bit from the prior week. But again, it's been holding very steady, as you can kind of see over the past 8 weeks. Low of 60, high of 65. So it's been a very tight range, very stable inventory situation in McMinnville over the past couple months. Median price and days on market for the active listings, you can kind of see where that's gone. We were riding around 620 here for about a month. It's fallen the past couple weeks now consecutively. Last week came in at 569,000, and then days on market you can kind of see is kind of risen and then fallen. It's fallen because of newer listings kind of coming on the market in larger numbers, and that keeps the numbers lower. But this last week came in at 27 days of average market time for the current active listings. Moving along to pending sales activity. Last week I showed we had 11 properties go pending in McMinnville this last week, and you can kind of see that matches a high for the last 8 weeks in terms of weekly pendings. And end of the week was 71 homes in pending status. You can kind of see that that's been increasing here the past few weeks now, and kind of in between of where it's been over the past 8 weeks. And the median price and days on market for those pendings, you can kind of see that's been pretty steady. It was holding right at 500,000 for a long time, about 6 weeks consecutively. This last week dipped down a little bit to 491,000. And then days on market, you can kind of see that's been on the rise. Had a low of 4 days on the market 8 weeks ago, and it's been more around 10, 11 days over the past month. That's last week came in at 11 days. And then lastly, we'll look at sold listing activity. So as of the time I put this together, I show we only had 3 homes flipped from pending to sold last week in McMinnville. That matches a low, same as the prior weeks. The last couple weeks has been very light on closings in McMinnville. And when I look over the prior 4 weeks of activity, kind of on a weekly basis, this last week, we came in at 28 closings over the past 4 weeks, and you can see that that's a low for the past 8 weeks, and has been declining for the past month now. So definitely less things have been closing here over the past month. Median price, days on market for the solds, you can kind of see where that's been. We were, for about a month period, we were around 450, and last 2 weeks has popped up about 40,000 or so to last week was 491, and this most recent week was 492. Days on market is pretty tight range between 4 and 9. This last week came in at 6. And then finally, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So red bars, weeks of inventory, and you can kind of see it's been floating between 6 and 8 weeks, closer to 9 weeks now. So this last week, we came in at a little under 9 weeks of inventory, up from about 8 weeks the week prior. So a combination of kind of constant, pretty steady supply, but decreasing closings is causing this number to kind of rise to about 9 weeks. Like I said, that is a little bit over 2 months of inventory, which again still in my mind classifies as kind of a seller's market environment. And then the sale price as a percent of the list, that's been pretty steady. It's been between 98 and 100% of asking price over this past month. This last week came in at just under 99%. So things just continue to kind of hold steady in McMinnville in terms of supply and demand and how that's coming out in the market. So So hope this latest weekly update has been helpful and informative for you. If so, always appreciate any likes, comments, and shares that you have for me. If you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure, if you already haven't, to hit that subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, and allow you to kind of follow along on what's happening in your local market. So if I can be of any help or answer any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. My number 503-680-2065. And as always, I really appreciate you watching and hope you have a fantastic day and week ahead.